I said, it's over. So when I called her, told her everything, I said, if you want to get saved, but don't get saved to get me, because I don't think you're going to get me. By then, I wanted to know about marriage. That's what I wanted to know. And the moment I reached out, there was a conference. I went for it. Just like you say, singles conference. There was a popular pastor around the nation. I went for the conference. It was jammed up. And this guy said, okay, we're going to teach you guys. And he said, right now, God no longer gives or finds partners for anyone. You just have to look. And then you look and take. And I was a few months
into salvation. Yeah.
Look and take. And it went on and said, you see, if God is to choose partners for you or give you partners, then human beings are not reliable. He did it in Genesis. And when he did it in Genesis, Adam blamed him for it. So God said, I will never do it again. Today, just look. In the middle of that preaching, I stood up.
And you looked.
And I walked out.
Oh.
I was so disturbed. I was mad. I was like, okay, God, I came over here and I wanted you to tell me everything about marriage. Now you start this thing and then you throw a tantrum because I blamed you and now you're throwing a tantrum. I don't want to be part of that. Just find your levels. I'm thinking, God, no. You cannot do this. I'm that mad. I walked out of the meeting. I said, you cannot do this. And when I walk out, having said you cannot do this, I'm still, ranting to God.
That's a proper riot.
Because now I was thinking, man, where do I run to? I was big over there. I was doing my thing.
Yeah.
And then I came here to try to find out the depth of it. And the pastor is saying the guy ran away from it already. Then who's going to handle it? So I was there. Right there, a voice said, read my word. Everything you need to know about marriage is in my word. So I started digging the word, and the first thing I saw was simple. God had never thrown a tantrum like the pastor had taught. God was still the author of marriage. He was still in marriage, and he still desired it, and he was there. And then I discovered more and more. So when I started digging deep, I started discovering stuff I wanted to know.
Yeah.
And slowly by slowly, I started ministering even to people before I was even married. Now God started using me in that manner. So marriage really became part of me in that way. So when you ask, how did you get this whole thing? From the world, I was off.
Yeah.
Then when I come over here, I want to know, how does this thing work? Because I've tried it in the world and man, it's just hopping from here to there and nothing is working. What do you have? I believe he laid it upon me to find out. And when I found out, I've held on to it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So how has been like the journey of your manhood? You've hinted that before 18 years of age, before you got born again, you were totally off. Telling me that if that trajectory would have continued, you probably will not be where you are today.
I would be dead.
You'll be dead.
I would be dead.
Are you gonna share with us what the kind of life was, so that...
Sure. I'm not embarrassed about it because God has delivered me from it.
Yeah. And the reason as to why I'm asking that is because there are very many guys out there who are listening to this, and probably they could be in the situation that you are at.
Yes.
And some people normally think that salvation is for sissies. You know, you get saved because life has really shown you dust, and the only way to do is to go
Run
to God.
to Jesus.
Yeah.
And some people want to get saved after they have sinned all the sin.
After their cup of sin is full. Now they say, okay, I've tested life. Let me now get born again. But for a man, because we're handling the man, right? We're handling the man. You as a man, how has been your journey, especially in the dark ages? You know, what was driving you? Who was mentoring you? How was it like?
I'll be honest with you, real quick. When I was born, I didn't even know my mother.
Whoa.
Thank God for the photography and all that.
Yeah.
I didn't know who my mother was.
Yeah.
Because she died when I was a little boy.
Whoa.
So I was raised by an auntie.
Right.
So up to about probably 6 years,
Yeah.
that's when I was told, she ain't your mother.
Whoa.
So
And where was dad?
Huh?
And where was dad?
Dad was out with another person.
Whoa.
Yes. And so I didn't know.
Did you at some point in time know him?
Yes, I know him very well.
Okay.
We actually relate now.
Okay, fine.
Very good.
But
We
then
relate.
he wasn't there.
But then he wasn't there.
He wasn't a solid Jamaa.
No, he wasn't a solid
Zanab
Jamaa.
Yeah.
He was running around,
So
grabbing any girl he could get. So
you could say that that's the template that you got, so to speak, in life early on.
earlier on,
Yeah.
that's how everything was.
Yeah.
And so I didn't know anything, but I needed to be accepted.
Yeah.
I had a desire to be wanted,
Yeah.
to be accepted.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So growing up, definitely going to school, then you discover you need to be accepted. So you got to do some stuff that will make people accept you, so you don't kind of just stay there or whatever. So when I got into primary, was a bit really laid back. I was so shy. I was so scared. You know,
Were you the one of the smallest in
the school.
in the school?
No, actually, I wasn't one of the smallest.
Yeah.
But I was very scared.
Right.
So I could go in school and do that. Life was hard.
Yeah.
I can tell you that around primary 4, I even cried out to God to just take me home. I mean, if you were there, I don't have a mother. I don't have. If you're there, why don't you take me? What am I doing here?
At primary 4.
Yes, primary 4.
Yes, he was not
And
alone.
I was. Huh?
You're not alone. Mine was primary 5.
Now you see.
Whoa.
I was in Nakasero Primary School.
Whoa.
And I can tell you, I remember where I sat and made that prayer.
Yeah.
You see that whole entrance towards the state lodge,
Yeah.
Nakasero State Lodge?
Yeah.
But then it wasn't a state lodge, so
Yeah.
it was all clear. So I sat around that grass there with my school bag, and I said, take me. And thank God he never heard that prayer, or he refused to listen to that prayer, because he had purposes for me. So we moved on, then getting to P7, started looking at girls, and they looked good. But
They
not
always
too
do,
much.
by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I moved on. S1. When I went into S1, wow,
Was it boarding?
it was boarding.
Right.
Now, I was ushered into boarding. I looked around. There were some big cousins of mine, and so they took me to the same school, and they were prefects. So when I was brought in, everyone was like, wow, this little boy, the young brother of the head girl, the young brother of her. So I felt like, okay, I got some attention now. I got some attention. And then the first thing, I was in my senior 1. There was this girl sitting next to me. It's just like, you look cute. I was like, oh, wow. Okay, then I noticed the attention.
Yeah.
So from then, and nothing actually happened.
Yeah.
But that's when I felt like,
Yeah.
I can get a girl.
Yeah.
I can get a girl. So I reached out. I found me a girl in senior 1.
Whoa.
And I was like, she said yes. I was like, hey, I want to be a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Senior 1, it worked. I said, man, I must be someone. I must be something.
Yeah.
Because she said yes.
Yeah.
I went for senior 2, it worked.
Yeah.
I hit senior 3, it worked.
Yeah.
Senior 4, it worked.
Whoa.
I can assure you I had a girl in every class while I was in senior 1.
Why are you guys bigging each other up?
Been there. You know, as you're saying that, sorry to interrupt, but you remember that science class when we were learning adolescence? When we were learning reproduction, it's the signs of adolescence, or what they call adolo. There's this particular line I remember: search for identity. Do you remember that? You just studied that in your science class?
No.
Pastor Cyrus, do you remember that?
No.
But that is one of the characteristics of adolescence. Search for identity.
Oh, as in the adolescent is looking for identity.
Yes, that is one of the characteristics. And from what you're describing, I relate. All of a sudden, the more number of women you have, the bigger you are, the worth increases. And guess what? Many men are still adolescents.
And that's the problem.
Exactly.
At adolescent, that's when you start stealing. If your father has cologne, you start getting cologne and put on some hat. For us, it was how many clothes. American songs can you sing back to back? What kind of walk can you? This bouncy walk kind of hairstyle can you have?
Stop with your liar.
I'm glad that we can relate.
Yeah.
So in doing that, I started feeling like I'm somebody.
Yeah.
But I want you to notice, I feel I'm somebody because girls are saying yes.
Yeah. It's not coming from inside. It's coming from outside.
From inside.
Yeah.
So it's all about, I got this. Then I'm somebody.
Yeah.
So my worth is connected to what I could achieve.
Yeah.
Not to who I was.
Yeah.
Deep within, I was still hurting. Deep within, the rejection never died.
Yeah.
Deep within, I still needed to belong.
Yeah.
What these girls were giving me
was fleeting.
Was a fleet.
Yeah.
Nothing could work.
Yeah.
So I stood back. I moved on. S2. By the time I was in senior 3, it had gone so wild that actually by senior 3 I felt like I don't need all these girls. I don't want them. What am I benefiting? I cut all of them off. So in senior 3 I stated, I'm starting afresh. I got one. When I got one, they were like, okay. And she was a daughter of a very prominent politician. Big politician then. Those that come in with all the gods and everything.
So it's
actually,
like
this was a granddaughter.
Yeah, so it's like it paints to me a picture of where everybody else in school is like
the girl everyone wants.
The girl everyone wants, but the girl not everyone has the guts.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And that's what I was going for.
Yeah.
I was like, I've had this, it's nothing. But when they brought her in, it was her first time in the school. And everybody was like, oh my God, oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Hands
and
off.
I was like,
that's the one.
That's the one.
Hot dog.
That's the one.
Yeah.
So I went in, and there was one of my classmates who knew her.
Yeah.
And family stuff. And it was like, no, I can talk to her for you.
Yeah.
So he went for the first time. Somebody's going to talk on my behalf.
Yeah.
When he went there, he was speaking nonsense.
Yeah.
So I got to know about it.
Yeah.
And I walked directly to where the girl was seated in class, and I said, hey, my name is Cyrus, and I'm going to be your boyfriend from today.
Wait, you didn't ask her to be your girlfriend. You told her you're going to be your...
I'm going to be your boyfriend.
Yeah.
And she looked at me.
The audacity.
Kept quiet.
Audacity.
And it was during break time,
Yeah.
Kept quiet.
Yeah.
And I told her I'm in senior 3B.
Yeah.
And I walked out. And from then, that's when she sent a friend and said, stop sending your friend to me because he speaks ill about you. That's when I was like, ooh, so stuff worked. Okay.
Was your voice this deep already?
No, sir.
Because I think if you woke up to that, say, yo, I'm Cyrus, I'm in 3B.
Come on.
But before you can tell that story, I want to latch on to something that you've just said there. That confidence. It works, isn't it? The confidence that a man carries himself with, right? Women respect that, right?
They do. It shows security.
Yeah. It projects security.
It projects
like,
security.
Like, I can be secure in this guy.
Yes.
With this
depend
guy.
on him.
Yes, I can be secure.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, that's what actually women